Hi friends, MD Vegan. It's hot outside. It's only spring, but so hot and I like it. And I make an ice cream today because I tried something with vanilla ice cream and um, raspberry jam on top recently in another recipe, and that was so delicious. I want to work out a little bit on it, elaborate, and make it just a vanilla ice cream with raspberry jam. I begin with the jam. It's so easy. These jams, you don't only need the berries, and even the frozen ones are perfect. They even release a juice, yeah, when they thaw. The juice you maybe cannot see, but it's so easy because you can just put some date mousse on top. Here, date mousse, I show you in another video how to make date mousse. The link is under this video. But it's so easy, you know. The dates blended with a little bit of water, and you have date mousse. And I put the date mousse onto the raspberries. Depends on how much you want. Raspberries have a heavenly flavor. I love raspberries. The way they look already, these tiny little berries within the berry, that's so amazing. But the flavor is so very, very special, very, very subtle. I love that, the little sour affinity there. And you know, the date mousse makes it a jam, so you can pour it over the ice cream nicely. But when you get a little bit of lemon flavor to it, you even, first the dates are sweet, and the sour flavor from the lemon balances the sweetness, because the raspberries don't need so much sweetness. A little bit is nice, because when they're frozen especially, they are maybe not the full original flavor. The dates and the lemon, they highlight the natural flavors, especially with frozen fruit. I often do that, oftentimes. And a little bit of lemon juice here balances, for one, the date mousse, the sweetness. And if you add a tiny little amount of lemon zest, then you even highlight this raspberry flavor. That was a surprise to me. So only a little bit of lemon juice and a tiny little bit of zest, not too much, not even half a lemon, even less. Depends on the amount of raspberries you have. The lemon zest is the yellow color around the lemon. That is the healthiest part of the lemon. With all citrus fruit, the outside is the healthiest part, but it's very powerful. There's an oil that evaporates in this zest. Very powerful, but when you take too much, it gets bitter. But in this case, with the lemons, with the raspberry, the thing is, you tickle out even more of this fantastic raspberry flavor. But you can only take a little bit. When I found that, I was so happy, so I use it all the time now. I make a little bit of raspberry jam for my ice cream, and use a little bit, tiny little bit of the zest to make it even better, yeah? To refine a little bit. Yeah, these kind of tricks. It's not big and not a big deal, but it makes such a difference. Yeah? Nice to know that. I didn't know it before. I tried it, found out haphazardly here. Here, that is my raspberry jam, and it will be on top of my vanilla ice cream. And I make that right now, but before I have to go to the freezer to get the bananas out, the frozen bananas, and the cold date mousse from the fridge. Come back in a sec. Yeah, frozen bananas, that's the key to my banana ice cream. And here, I have a lot of frozen bananas. That's the main part of this recipe. Yeah, frozen bananas and in slices, and I always freeze my bananas when they're really ripe. Brown outside already, dots and so, inside still light and beautiful. That's the best time to freeze them for ice cream, because the ice cream as we call in America, it gets gooey. If you have the bananas not frozen enough, not ripe enough, because the starches inside the banana, they ripen into sugar, and then you have the best texture and the best flavor for the ice cream. Otherwise, you can also use unripe bananas for other purposes, but for the ice cream, very ripe is important. And then I have cashew flour. It's so easy to make. Just some cashews, not even a handful, in a electric coffee grinder. Yeah? And in seconds you have your cashew flour. And with the cashew flour, banana ice cream gets really nice and creamy. You won't even notice that, that the cashews are here because they're so fine. And with the food processor fitted with the S blade, I make my Blitz ice cream. Yeah? And with this tool, I can even make sure most of the time that I can make beautiful scoops. The blender would be too fast and too hot. It would melt fast. So I just put the bananas into my food processor. I put the cashews on top, just a little bit, maybe 3 tablespoons. The more you take, the faster it melts. So that has to be careful, because also the date mousse has been cool in the fridge, because the colder it is, the better. Well, not too cold, yeah? Because when it's too cold, it's also not good. So you have to find the middle way. You have to try it yourself. So date mousse, I told you before, I make it myself. I blend the dates with a little bit of water. That's it. The video is linked under this video to find out how to do that. It's very easy. So that's the main part. And then the vanilla flavor. That's the crown jewel here. Tablespoon or teaspoon of vanilla powder. You can take any kind of vanilla. I always have the powder, whatever you like. And the flavor is so nice. It opens the senses, makes a big space. I feel that like vanilla is opening the space, even when I smell it already. There's a space opening, and all the flavors, all the fragrances are in there, large, like on a microscope, a telescope. It's really cool. Vanilla, it's an enhancer of flavors. It's very sensitive, sensual. So blender dance, quick. Yeah, that looks well, looks good here. Ice cream, it seems to be the right texture. It's always a little bit tricky. You need a little bit of experience. You need to try to do it sometimes yourself, and then you find out the tricks. I tell a little bit, share a little bit about little secrets here, the practical ones. But you will see when you do it. It's not difficult, but you need a little tricky. Fast is important. Can't talk too much here. I have to be fast, otherwise the ice cream runs away. So now I quickly put it into my glass. I hope I have the right texture here. Yeah, it looks nice. So this texture, it's cold enough to make these scoops. And it's creamy also, because all the ingredients have been nicely blended. This is all one texture. Sometimes you have some pieces of the banana. If you can't process too long because it melts down. It melts, and then you have pieces. With the banana, it's not so problematic because bananas have a nice texture. But this is good here. I have a nice creamy texture. No pieces here so far. It's wonderful. I'm lucky. Today I'm lucky here with my banana ice cream. Yeah, good, good. One more. It's very nice. Sometimes it's a little bit warmer because of the weather. It makes a difference. I found out. It's really interesting. Sometimes it's warm outside, and then the freezer is at low temperature. I don't know why. It gets warmer. Ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and now the raspberry top. And I will tell you, I say goodbye now because I have to run with the ice cream to the photo op. And if I wait some time, it will melt down. And obviously, especially with the vanilla raspberries on top, melts even faster. So thanks for watching already. I'll leave you with a picture of these from the cameras. So I say now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my video, subscribe to MDV on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. So now I give you a nice visual goodbye. These raspberries are so nice with a little bit of Lake Mousse and raspberry and lemon zest. Looking forward to this. It's a heavenly delight. See you soon.